turn you around. So, but just before I do, this is very close. This is my first ever live on YouTube. I have no idea if anyone will even see it. I don't even know if you can hear it or anything. So actually, maybe I should check that first. That would probably be a good idea. I'm gonna try and refresh my laptop to see if, yes, right, amazing. So this shows that I'm live. See if, oh no, that's changed. Okay. Okay, that moved my AirPods to the laptop, but that is working, so that's really good. That's what I wanted to know. So, hi, if you do watch this, oh, somebody's watching. Oh, that's probably me, because I've put it on my laptop. That's so funny. If you are here and you do see this, then amazing, welcome. I don't know if this is going to be something that I can save and put on my channel, so we will see. But because I have fewer than 1,000 subscribers, YouTube does not send this out to really anyone. So I am going to try and go live so that I can build up my subscribers, and that hopefully I will be able to hit 1,000 subscribers, and then I can do more YouTube lives, and I can do Procreate tutorials and Procreate paint alongs, which is what I'm going to do now, and maybe even some live podcast recordings, which will be really exciting. So that's kind of like my plan. I figured my podcast is all about just showing up, taking the courage to do things, and so I figured, you know what, I'm just going to do this. Let's just try it and see what happens. Hopefully, if I can do it, it will give you the courage to try these things as well. Take away kind of like the pressure of it, the perfection around it, like just get started, because it takes so much of our kind of courage to just try something, and actually once we do it, it's absolutely fine. So I kind of like, I didn't schedule this or anything, which is why no one's watching. I didn't tell anybody that I was doing it. I just thought, let me just go on, see how it all works, try it out, and if it is successful, then next time I can schedule it and I know what I'm doing, and then hopefully people can kind of come and join and watch. So I'm going to turn around. Yes, amazing. And I'm going to do a little bit of painting live, and then I'm really hoping that, because nobody is obviously here because I have a very small channel and so nobody really knows about it, I'm hoping that I will be able to save this. I know it saves privately, but I'm hoping that I can change that, and then it will go onto my it will go onto my channel, and then when it's on my channel, then people will be able to watch it, and then they will know next time that I go live and they will be able to watch me. So I'm just going to basically do like a bit of a paint along, maybe chat to you about my process, so that you can see what my process is when I'm painting in Procreate. And I can see now that I do have a few people watching, which is super exciting. Thank you so much for being here. If you are watching, please do comment. I will open the panel, the panel, to see, well, I'll try and see if I can see if anyone comments. So if you're here, pop a comment. I don't know how it works when you're on your phone, but if you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, or a any emoji, just so that I know that you can hear, and that amazing. I hope that you can hear me. I don't know, but yeah, if not, I've just been speaking and no one can hear what I'm saying, which isn't great. So we will see how that goes. Let me, I think my AirPods might have been connected to my Mac, which means that you might not have been able to hear me, which is very annoying because I've been talking for quite a long time, and that'll be a shame. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you can hear, and then we'll know. If not, then hopefully you can hear me now. Let's see. It does say that my AirPods are on, so fingers crossed. Okay, so I have been working on this piece, and I'm going to show you. So I've got all these different layers that I'm working on at the moment, and I find it easier to section everything off into layers so that I can work separately. And then it's easier if I make a mistake or if I just want to work on a certain area, and then I name them all so that you can see and you know exactly what you're working on. So I've got to this point with this piece, which I'm really happy with, but there's a few tweaks that I want to do. And so I am basically going to add some contrast, some darks and lights to bring the figure up a little bit more. So you can see that I've started here on this leg, adding some dark areas. So I like to start with the darks, then I add the lights, the mid-tones, and then I go back in to build the contrast back up. And I think that I'm going to do something with the bottom here as well, but I'm not exactly sure what yet. So you can see that I've started here, just I've added a tiny bit of much darker paint to these sides of the arm to really bring that to contrast so that when you step back, that really stands out. And I need to do that in quite a few areas now. So that's what I'm going to do. So I thought that I would just pop on and kind of chat to you and then do that whilst yeah, so you can basically see my process. So I'm going to go into the smudge tool, which I've got a cloud brush on, which I really like, and I'm going to just blend this out a little bit. And I really like doing this because it just softens that line. So just a minute ago, you saw that it was quite a harsh line, and already just bringing that smudge tool in has just helped to really soften, to kind of blend that area together. And then you can either push, I can push this lighter colour in, or if I want there to be more dark, I can push the darker colour in. And it just really softens it, and it helps me to kind of control where I want it. So I can go in quite heavy-handed initially, and then I can come back in with the smudge tool and really refine my marks. So I can just do that all the way around. You can see I've got this bit of red here, which I'm not that keen on, so I'm going to play around with that in a minute, and I need to find this yellow and get rid of that as well. There's quite a few, this is a bit messy here at the moment. I can just work on smoothing that out. Okay, so that's already looking so much better. I'm really happy with that. I think that I want to, so I'm using my acrylic brush, which I made, and I'm going to just add that colour back in. Oh, that's too big. Oh, I've got a thumbs up. That's great. Thank you so much for whoever's given me a thumbs up. I'm hoping that means that you can hear me, even if maybe initially you couldn't. Maybe you can now, which is great. Fantastic. Thank you. This is very exciting. This is just my first live, so it's just a case of me having a go at doing this live and just kind of chatting to you and just seeing like what the process is and how it works. And it's just something that I really am keen to do more of. So I just thought, you know what, let's just try it and see how it goes. Okay, so I've done that leg, the arm I'm happy with. So I want to add a bit to this left arm. So I'm going to find my left arm. Easy to find because I've renamed my layers. And then I'm going to pop over to here. I love the iPad. Thanks so much. Yeah, this is I upgraded recently because I absolutely love, well, I don't know if you're saying you love your iPad or iPads in general, but this is a great size. I had a smaller one and I upgraded to this bigger one and the new Apple Pencil, and honestly, it was the best thing I did. This is incredible, this pencil. So it's the Pencil Pro, and honestly, it's amazing. It is amazing. So that's probably come down a little bit too far with that now. So I'm going to just so I've got the spray on my eraser. So I'm going to choose, I'm just going to go to Recents because that's the easiest way to find the brush that I was using. Procreate have done a massive update, and there are now two libraries. So you've got the new Procreate library and the classic library. And if I just take you in closer, you can see that there. So I'm at the moment just working on the old classic library, but you can choose, you can add new libraries, you can add favorites. So there's so many capabilities. And if you just tap on it, it brings it up large. So if I go into my recents, I can easily find the brushes that I've been working on in this piece, which is quite helpful. So I want to just erase this because I've brought this shadow. Oh, look at that. So can you see that shape there? Whoops. So that is what this pencil does. It kind of hovers over and it shows you the shape of the brush. Now that is massive, so I do not want to erase that much. So I just tapped a quick undo there. Okay, so let's just erase that. I don't want it coming down into her armpit. I don't want it to look like she's got loads of hair there. So I've got that little shadow, which is now looking better. It's much darker. And there's more of a shadow here as well, but I don't want it to be too dark. So I'm just going to turn the opacity down, probably to about 50%, so that I can put that in with the same colour, but I'm not worrying too much about it being really dark because I just don't want it to, I don't want it to be too obvious, and I don't want it to be too much of a harsh kind of line. And then I'll just blend that in. So the blending tool is just really, really helpful, just to kind of soften everything. Okay, so that is, it's iPad 10th generation. I have no idea. I'm not great with things like that, but it's fairly new, so you could well be right. Okay, so let's just blend this out a bit as well. Okay, guys, this is so fun. Normally I just do this on my own, but I'm really enjoying kind of showing you my process. And okay, where else do I want to have a bit more of a deep contrast? So under her jawline and chin as well, probably needs to be a bit darker. I'm not sure I want it this dark. So if I tap on the color icon, then it brings up the disc and I can just move it. So I can just change, I can actually go to the value and I could bring it up and down that way. So that's brighter and darker. So I could just make it a little bit brighter. And then it's not going to be such a dark shadow, but I can still keep within the same color. And I don't forget to go up to the face, change the layer. So hi everyone that's commenting, so lovely to have you here. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing. I really want to just build up my channel and get some more subscribers so that when I do these lives, more people can find my channel and listen and watch, because I know that there are a lot of people that are really interested in using Procreate. And so I would just love to be able to have lives with loads of people, and then it would just be amazing. So definitely go over and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so let's just blend that out. Okay, so then when you zoom out, you can see how much these shadows are now popping. because I've really added to them and made them that much darker. And you can see how that shadow under there against the light of the rest of the arm is really making it pop. This bit isn't quite right yet, but I need to work a bit more on that because I think there needs to be a bit darker here. But I like this green. So if I go back to the body, which is that one, and then I can just kind of, let me see what I'm in. Yeah, I'm going to turn the opacity back up, and this is great that I can see as well on my iPad. I get the, not my iPad, sorry, I'm streaming from my phone, and I get the comments, so that's great. So you can see that that is now bringing that shadow down as well, and I really like that. Coming in there. And I just think it's such a fun way. I think that is separate. Yeah, go on to that separate layer. See, I do tend to kind of just get excited and want to add. And then I forget to change layers. So that's really, really important. But I just love using the different colours to create the shadows. And maybe there's just like a little bit more of a shadow here. Just underneath her hand. Maybe not there. So I'll do that. Okay. So I just really want to work on this because I'm not that keen on it. Maybe I want to change the colour a bit. Let's have a little look. Where did I go for that? It was the arm, left arm. Okay, so maybe that could be like a little bit greeny as well. Maybe that really helps. And then if we blend, blend that out, that's nice. That's really soft, and that's really nice. I like that. And just blend this out a bit as well. That might have gone. I think that was the mid, wasn't it? Mid section. Yeah, so you just got to remember which layer you're on. So you can kind of blend it out. But that is looking great now. Really like that. Let's push a bit more of the lights up. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you're finding this helpful and you're enjoying it. Can you see now, like I've created this really beautiful shadow, and it just really shows the turn of the arm. And I'm really enjoying that. I like the way that that's kind of working. I'm feeling that I need to add, maybe I might add some of that green here as well, because I think that is really nice. So I'm going to go back in to that arm. And then blend that out. I think I just need to take it down because I only really want it to be really small. I'm going to zoom in. I love the capabilities of working on the iPad. I can just zoom in and out so that I can really see what I'm working on. Okay, I think that's going to be a lot better. Yes, look how much that's softened. Oh, I love that. Love that. That's brilliant. Okay, maybe it just wants to come a little bit more into her armpit. Just a little bit. Okay, fantastic. So that is really really coming together now. Okay, so I've been on for 20 minutes and I did ramble a bit, but I've really enjoyed being on here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. I love your painting. That is so kind, Giovanni. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm really enjoying working on this piece. I have got quite a bit more to do to finish it off. And I will try and add some videos to my channel to show you the process that I work through to kind of create these pieces. But like I say, this is my first live. I'm so happy that people have been watching, that you've commented. This is so exciting. I just kind of thought I'm just going to try it. I'm going to see what happens. And if, like, just figure it all out. How does it work and everything? And I know YouTube say that if you've got less than 1,000 subscribers, which I have on a tiny, tiny channel, then it won't go to very many people. So I'm just thrilled that some people have turned up and that you guys have commented. Thank you so much. If I can figure out how to get it on my channel as like a replay, which I'm hoping I'll be able to do, and if you're watching that, then please do comment and let me know, like, what content would you like to see? Do you want to see more paint alongs like this? Do you find that helpful, interesting? Do you want more tutorials on Procreate? And also you can see that on my channel that I am a podcast host of Empowering the Artist Within, and a lot of those are on my YouTube. I'm trying to get more up, but maybe I can do some podcast recordings live as well. So if that's something that interests you, let me know. Just pop in the comments or in my community posts, and I look forward to providing content that you want to see. So go subscribe, turn the bell notification on so that next time I go live, you will see it and you can join me. And I'm going to do more of these because I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all of you guys who have said hi, who have commented. I really appreciate you all, and hopefully I will see you in my next live. See you later, guys. Thank you.